Hey YouTube, this is Gov from the Friday Night Shooters, and I'm playing a bit of Nether. I got a key, a guest key, sort of a beta key for Nether. So bear in mind it is in beta, so it's obviously not going to be perfect. But I thought I'd have a quick run through the controls and how I found my first game of it. I quite enjoyed it, to be honest with you. Here, you didn't actually, I don't think you saw it at the beginning of the video, but I just spotted another player. So it's a multiplayer. And I spotted another player. I thought I'd follow him in and see what he's up to. And you'll just see to the gap on the right then, I see him fighting against one of the Nether. So in this game, it's not really zombies you play against, it's actually kind of aliens. So he has a bit of fight to the death, and then I follow him. I've got the human player. I go looking for him, find a way out of the building first. I go looking for him and I follow him, and you'll see my attempts to kind of shake my head at one stage to say, I'm friendly, I just want to hang about. So I follow him for a good while. So while I'm following him, I suppose I'll talk to you a bit about the game. The game basically is an open world. It's set in the US city of Chicago, and we'll get to see the skyline a little bit later on. You're a survivor, as it's a survivor game, a little bit like the DayZ mod for Arma, the War Z, and to a certain extent, there's elements of Minecraft to it as well, in terms of the survival aspect of Minecraft rather than the construction side. In this game, when I downloaded the beta, I had no clue what to do, so that's why I've decided to talk about the controls in this game. Basic WAS and D to move about, space is to jump, but I'm so used to playing Battlefield now at this stage, and you'll see an element of that later on in the video. I'm so used to playing Battlefield that I'm used to those controls. So I couldn't figure out for ages how to crouch. There's a few things I couldn't figure out. I managed to get to the map. So if you're looking for the full controls for the game, if you're lucky enough to have either access to the beta, or if you've bought the game already, which will give you full access, then what you should do is go to the Nether web page, and if you go to the frequently asked questions, there they have the controls. I couldn't find them within the game themselves. So WAS and D, you can double tap A or double tap D if you want to do kind of strafe to the left, which is useful when you're fighting against enemies. I'll just pause here for a second. Actually, this is, if you see, like some sort of combat arena, and the other player, the multiplayer fellow, he managed to pick up a shotgun. So look, he's nice. He doesn't turn around and shoot me. I have a quick look. I don't see any other weapons, but I'll follow him. He's got a shotgun. He'll keep me safe, and we can kind of team up. So as soon as we get the shotgun, we go around the corner, boom, up pops another guy who also seems to have he has some sort of firearm. Kills him. He hasn't seen me, I'll hide. I hope he goes by, because my kitchen knife is no match for him, but no, he's seen me. So back to the controls, I suppose. Yes, WAS and D, as I've mentioned. Space to jump. I was hoping control would be crouch, but it's not actually. To crouch is the C key, and to go and press it again to stand back up, and to go prone is the Z key. So Z is prone, C is crouch, space is jump, WAS and D. Now if you press escape, you get an option to view a map, which you'll see later in the video. The map is very useful. As this is Chicago, there's the map actually on the screen now. You see it was only a glimpse of it. But it's a decent map. It shows you the direction you're facing in, and as the city's on a grid system, Chicago, it's quite easy to make your way around. So your job, sorry, I'll go through some more keys. I is your inventory, so you'll see down the bottom left my inventory is empty at the moment as I check out these strollers or buggies or whatever you guys call them. You will see down the bottom left 4 empty boxes marked with the keys 4, 5, 6 and 7, so that's my inventory. So if you pick up anything, you get to put them in there. So I is your inventory, and enter is your chat box, which I wish I knew at this stage of the game, because I would have tried to talk to that guy earlier through the chat box. But here I'm in the supposed safe zone now. It's actually being compromised, as you can see from the message. But what that means, I don't really know. As I imagine it just means the Nether, the alien. They're not actually aliens. They're more. It's where human DNA has become mutated, and it's more of a mutation. So I'm up the top of the safe zone now, and looking around, and there you can see I believe that's the tallest building in Chicago. The name escapes me, but just to show you sort of the layout of the zones you're available, I think it's stunning. I think it's absolutely fantastic in comparison to the DayZ mod, which of course was, I mean, fabulous for what it is. It's probably a better game at the moment, the DayZ mod, but in terms of looks, I think this game is a slight improvement. In fact, a decent improvement. So once you got the controls figured out, you use holding the E key a lot. In this case, it was glitchy; it wouldn't work. I was trying to pick up this packet of food, crisps, sweets, candy, whatever you want to call them. And see, as I picked it up, it popped into my inventory down the bottom left. So you need to pick up food, because down in the bottom right, you'll see I've got 3 gauges. The middle one is my sprint. Sorry, shift is sprint, but you've got a limited sprint, and then it has to recharge. So if you're used again to Battlefield running around and sprinting everywhere, you can't do it in this. You got to walk. because and if you make noise, and here comes an attack. Right, here's one of the Nether coming for me. So all I've got is my kitchen knife. They keep what would you call it? Using like a portal to disappear and reappear. They can move very quickly from one spot to the other. So guess where they're going to reappear. But the melee function of the knife is actually quite good, and the sound is good. I actually enjoy battling against them, but they do take quite a lot of your energy. Your energy again is down the bottom right. Energy is you start off with 1,000. Now, if you pick up food, it goes back to your sort of not your health, which is your 1,000 health. It goes more towards your actual energy, which is to do with energy expenditure. Well, look at this guy; he really goes for it. This is slightly different from the Nether monster. Don't know what their names are yet. And again, I'm swiping. I haven't found a gun yet, so I can't shoot them. So they keep dropping into their portals, a little bit like Portal 2, but reappearing very close to you. So I think you can sprint towards them, sprint away from them, strafing left to right, just avoiding their attack and then stabbing them with the knife. It does work quite well, but they do always seem to get some bit of energy out of me. Now, to find inventory, again on the frequently asked questions, it says that you should look for flashing lights, or like on this ambulance here, or fires. Flashing lights show recently crashed vehicles, and fires show camps that have been left behind. So here you see I find a pack of playing cards. I'm not sure yet why that would be in any way useful. I was hoping to find a sniper rifle, but instead I got a king, queen, jack and an ace. And in another ambulance that you'll see in a second, I found more stuff. I found bandages. Now bandages are what you need to repair your actual health. That mark out of 1,000, but they only give you 100 back as far as I can. That's bandages. The bandages look like toilet rolls. I don't like the way they look. It looks like, oh, I really need to go to the toilet. I gotta find toilet roll. Not in the post-apocalypse. I also found some painkillers. Not quite sure yet what they do, and I found more food in form of kind of noodles or soup. So yeah, the Nether creatures, they're attacked by sound. Get used to the controls as quickly as you can. See if you can get your hands on a beta key. Go to the Nether website and sign up, and there's a good chance they'll send you a key. Here I see another human on the roof. You'll see him disappear very quickly. He was just on the roof there for a second. And here's my battlefield moment. I stumbled, didn't even see this guy. Look, here he is crawling along the ground. It's like, right, I'm going to take his tags. I got to take his tags like in Battlefield. But of course, I can't take his tags. I'm swiping over his head. I must have to crouch or prone. He turns around with a shotgun or a rifle, and he just takes one shot at me and I'm dead. So that was completely another fail on my part after trying to be nice. So I suppose in a sort of a brief wrap up of this first impression of the video, what did I like? I like the map, I like the atmosphere, I like the graphics, I like the sound, I like the idea of the mutations rather than zombies. It's just a little bit different. I'm sick to death of zombies, to be quite honest with you. Plays well. I'm not sure yet how much I might really invest in the game just yet, but there is actually a mode to the game. Like a point to the game. Here you see I'm trying to repair devices. Now I get absolutely jumped by a load of Nether here, but it's not just wandering around point to see. I like the idea of teaming up with other people, maybe playing this game with other people, but hopefully you found the video informative as you watch me do battle with way too many of these people with low health. That's not going to happen to me. I did manage to kill a few of them with my kitchen knife. Had a gun. But if you found the video useful, I hope you found it useful in getting used to the controls, what you have to do. If you found that useful, please leave a like. If you'd like to see more videos of Nether, like extended videos, live commentaries, let me know by leaving a comment. Thanks very much for watching so far. I had nothing to trade with this guy, unfortunately, and I get zapped. Watch this guy's face open after his chest open. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video.